Afternoon, everybody. Barry Jennings, Soul Without Fear. We're going to dig into budgets today. For the last 3 weeks, I believe it was, we've been talking about the preparations of what an actual budget is after we defined it. So we're going to jump right in. I'm going to share my screen so we can see what's going on. Here we go. This is the budgeting app called EveryDollar. It comes with Financial Peace University membership. It's free, so there's no excuse to not have a budget. So I'm going to use my demo login here. But you set up an account and it takes you to the current month. And while it loads here, okay, we are in the April budget. Today is April Fool's Day, and this is not a joke. Budgets are not anything to joke about. I have a generic template set up here for months that have 5 paychecks and various other types of income that you can receive. Now, based off of the numbers that we've been using throughout this video series, we're going to put our first paycheck in here, which is April 5th. That is $827.43. The second paycheck is the 12th. That's going to be for the same. And we're going to change this one from the template to the 19th, which will be the third paycheck, $827.43. Then we jump down to the last paycheck of the month, which is April 26th for $827.43. Then we're going to come down. We're going to leave all of these other ones in here since they don't matter that it's there. They all have zero, so it's not going to have an impact. Then we come down here to where we balanced our checkbook and we have the cash on hand, and we are going to put in $567.56. That is what we used throughout this whole exercise, so that's what we're going to continue to do. Now, the next thing we hit is tithing, which falls under church, and we're going to plan our 10% off of gross income. That's the way I do it. And for simplicity's sake, I also round up. So we're talking $387.73, which is exactly what we had on our cash flow plan. No charity because we're in baby step 2. Our emergency fund, if you click on this, already shows our balance of $1,000. That carried over from the month of March. And if you notice, as soon as you plan an amount, it will change your balance. So be very cognizant of that. This is not a checkbook register. It's not a savings account. It just handles the numbers. So if you plan on putting $1,000 in your emergency fund, it says, okay, it's done. But again, since we're on baby step 2, we're not going to hit the emergency fund this month. All right, then we're going to get into housing. The mortgage that we're using, and if you notice, there are topics here that have wall in parentheses behind them. When you are running short on cash, the first thing that you focus on are your 4 walls, which is your housing, your transportation, your food, critical clothing, and insurance. Transportation. Okay, so we have our mortgage here. Our mortgage is for $1207.66. Water, we have $10 budgeted, so we're going to plan $10, and we're going to this, and we're going to come over here and make this a fund. Because water comes quarterly, so we're going to put $10 in there, and at the end of 3 months, our savings goal is to have $30 in there to cover the water bill, and then we're going to save that. And again, it transferred $10 into that sinking fund immediately. Gas. Gas, we have budgeted for $35. Propane is covered by gas. Electricity is $50. Cable and internet, we have at $150. Closing costs, that's just something else, an example that I was using before. Transportation, we're going to go gas, and that is $250. Wow. $250 of getting back and forth to work for a month. Maintenance, we're going to throw $50 in there. And again, we're going to make this a fund. We're not going to put a goal in there because we don't know how long we're going to be saving this money for. But it'll be until the next time we need an oil change or something similar to that. Then we go to groceries, where I've been using $100. Restaurants, we're in baby step 2, so we don't go out to eat. Clothing, throw $10 in there. And again, make this a fund. And then we go to where did we put this? Cable, groceries, clothes, gas repairs, license replacement. Okay. We can come back up here, make a heading for license fees, and we're going to put $5 in there, and that is going to become a fund. And we're going to start saving for a car with $100. We're going to make that a fund as well. Groceries, restaurant, clothing. All right. Phone, we have under personal, but you can put it under utilities if you'd like. That's $35. And yes, that is unlimited talks, text, and data. That's a plan I got through Walmart for Boost Mobile. Not a bad service, but I don't get paid to advertise that, so I'm not going to. Okay, then we come down to insurance. We're going to throw life insurance in here at $116.50. Auto insurance is $50. Homeowners insurance is included in the escrow. Okay, then we come down and we have this credit card. Okay, credit card balance says $1,500. We'll leave that alone. But we're planning on $200 for that payment. Have no car payment, so we'll make this credit card. And that is for, I think the minimum payment for that was $50. And then we have no student loans, but we have a third credit card, and that becomes $180. And the whole time we're doing this, you can see that up here under the month, you can see how much money you have available from your income, because every time you make a change, your income or the amount left to budget changes along with it. All right, so if we come down here to credit card number 2, that was $627.39. According to the budget that we worked through in the beginning, that leaves $313. And where did that go? Okay. Personal, lifestyle, vacation, miscellaneous, entertainment. You can put $200 into your pocket money for carrying around. That leaves us with $113. And I actually did set up in the budget $50 to give away at random, and that leaves us $63. And where did that go? Aha. Trash. Trash is $63. This is a fund. Bill comes quarterly, so that makes the savings goal $189. So in 3 months, you'll have the money for your trash bill. Okay, that is saved. And right up here at the top, it says that it is an EveryDollar budget. So we have assigned a purpose to every dollar of our income, and we have developed sinking funds to look ahead at the months where we have budget deficits by spending the budget surplus that we have this month. And obviously, the balances don't here reflect this, but $627.39 is the Gazelle Intense payment on that particular credit card, which is the lowest credit card in the debt snowball. We'll cover that later. If you have found any benefit in this video, go ahead and like it below. If you think it's information that's good for someone else, go ahead and share it. I know I talked a little bit about sinking funds and the emergency fund and how those things happen. And when we get to May, the balances that we've put in April are going to carry over into May. So it's not anything that you need to keep up with. If you want to continue to keep getting these in your inbox when I publish them, go ahead and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below, and I will address them as I get them. It's been my pleasure to get you along this far in the budgeting journey. And hopefully you can see that I'm a little bit more excited about this because it's actual with numbers and not so much the theory that is difficult to communicate. Otherwise, enjoy, have a great day, and God bless.